So guys, I know this fragrance has been out for a while, and that's Kismet's Angel Share, but I think this is like one of the perfect date night fragrances that you can possibly get your hands on. It's sweet, it's boozy, it's sexy, it's a compliment getter, it's, I wouldn't say mass pleasing, but at the same time, I think the masses will compliment you. I've gotten several compliments on it, people saying, what are you wearing? I have got to get my hands on that. And it's just an overall beautiful scent. So I do have a small little oil-based decant of Angel Share. I have two fragrances that are clones. One of them you're familiar with. The other one you probably don't really know about it too much, but it's from a house that I rave about on my channel a lot, and that's the house of Zara. The other one is from the house of Lattafa, so you probably already know what it is. But if you want to see the comparisons and how they match up to the original Kismet's Angel Share, because there is a new Angel Share coming out soon, then stay tuned at the other end of this video. And as I always say, roll that beautiful bean footage. Okay, so I'm going to start with the lesser known one first and then go through the notes and go through each and everything. But before I do that, then be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Be sure to share these videos. And also, like I always say, tell a friend to tell a friend's mother, father, sister, brother, cousin that Davinci the poet does poetry and scent reviews. Now that we got that out the way, let's get to it. This one is from the house of Zara, and it is Sand Desert at Sunset. Now, both of these do not have any boozy notes, even though they do give off a boozy vibe. But I'll go through the notes in this one, and then I'll let you know how I feel about the overall scent of Sand Desert at Sunset. This one starts off with orange and incense. Then it moves on to cinnamon, tonka bean, and some chocolate. And then the base notes is iris and cedar. I was kind of surprised at the notes because it has chocolate and then it has iris. I didn't even know it had iris in it. I just knew that this smelled like Angel Share and I bought it. I'm a big component of iris, and now that I smell it, I get a light touch of iris, but I'm not getting a strong iris. This is nowhere near the iris that's in Dior Homme fragrances. Not even close to what's in like the Valentinos or the Davinci Gentlemen's, like the Reserve Privé or Davinci Gentleman EDP, or even like Valentino Uomo Intense or anything like that. But from my nose, and I'll give it a quick spraying in the air. Hold on one second. But yeah, from my nose, when I actually spray this in the air, I'm definitely getting that sweet Angel Share vibe. This one is super sweet. If I want to compare it actually to Angel Share, here's the little oil-based decant that I have. Put this on skin a little bit. Definitely way sweeter than the original Angel Share, because the Angel Share does have those boozy notes that kind of die down on the sweetness. But overall, it's a beautiful scent. I think this is going to run you roughly about $30-ish. It is an eau de parfum concentration, and the person behind this fragrance is Benoit Lepousa. I don't know if I'm saying that name right, but you can see it right here. And I really think that this one overall is a good one. If you cannot find your Lattafas readily available in your stores, like they selling them at Burlington Co-Factory now, like this one, or your Middle Eastern fragrance stores, then definitely if you have a Zara, I would recommend to go get this one. If you definitely want that Killian's Angel Share vibe. I definitely have gotten compliments on this that asked me, what are you wearing? And they kept coming saying like, hey, you know, I want to get some other people to come smell this because this is a beautiful scent. Definitely have gotten compliments. And overall, I would rate this one roughly about a 7 out of 10. I would say that it's probably about 75%, maybe 70 to 75% in that range of Angel Share. So I can't say it's fully you know, a one-to-one clone, but it definitely gets you in that Angel Share DNA. And that's from the house of Zara. It is Sand Desert at Sunset. So now with the Lattafa, I do have to show you the whole presentation because it is definitely beautiful. You've probably seen the presentation a million times. It's similar to that of Kismet, Angel Share, and it's just overall beautiful. This one right here, you can get it anywhere between that $30 and $40 mark. So it's roughly almost about the same price as Sand Desert at Sunset. And this one is Khamarah. Take that top off, and it beautifully sits in here. So this is another one that is going to look really good for display purposes. I'm actually currently wearing it right now for testing purposes, but this is beautiful. The only difference between this and the Killian's Angel Share is that the bottle, well, it's a couple of differences. The bottle is smaller and it's rounded instead of this square or rectangular shape. Oh my goodness. So in this one, I would say you get more of a boozy vibe, but at the same time, it still is really sweet in comparison to the Angel Share. But this one, to me, I would say is a little bit more closer because you do get a boozy vibe, even though it doesn't have any boozy notes in it. So let's go through the notes, and then I'll let you know a continuation of what I get from the scent. So Khamarah, it's a little bit different from Sand Desert at Sunset. I'm gonna warn you right now. It has cinnamon, nutmeg, and bergamot. Obviously, that's different because in the Zara fragrance, I think it had orange and as the opening citrusy note. The middle notes is dates, praline, tuberose, and mahaniel, whatever that is. Which the other one, the Zara fragrance, I think had some tonka bean and things like that. And then base notes is vanilla, tonka bean, amberwood, myrrh, bourgeon, and akigala wood. And I think akigala wood is like a form of oud. So way different than what the Sand Desert at Sunset entails. But this one, I don't know what's kind of giving it kind of that boozy vibe. I did hear that like they kind of replaced the boozy vibe with the dates. I'm not really sure, but at the same time, I do get more of a boozy vibe with this one in comparison to Kismet's Angel Share. But Kismet's Angel Share is a sweet, but like I said, boozy fragrance. And like I said, with this one, it's closer. It's definitely a whole lot closer than Sand Desert at Sunset because Sand Desert at Sunset focuses more on the sweeter aspect of Angel Share. In comparison to Angel Share, I would say that this one here is more of a 85%, I would say, in comparison to Angel Share. It's more of an 85% clone, so it's more accurate. It's definitely a powerhouse. It's definitely a beast mode fragrance. So yeah, you're definitely going to get this one to last throughout the day. With all of these, whether you get Kismet's Angel Share, Sand Desert at Sunset, or even if you get Khamarah, I would say that if you're gonna wear it in warm weather, wear it more towards the evening. I'm wearing it right now for testing purposes, but I would say wear it more in the evening time, or even wait till it cools, like your fall, your winter type scents, maybe even in the spring if it's not that hot. But I would never say just go in the dead heat of the summertime and wear any of these fragrances because it'll be way too cloying. Unless you're going on like a date and you're going to be inside in a climate controlled, cool atmosphere. But this one right here, I would definitely rate this one more of an 8.5 out of 10 because this is a beautiful fragrance. And now let's go to the final ratings and I'm going to let you know how I feel overall. Okay, so overall, I think that they are both beautiful scents. I did get the Zara fragrance first because my Burlingtons was not selling Lattafas at the time. I think they just recently started selling more of your Middle Eastern clone fragrances. So as far as the Zara fragrance, I would definitely say that it's a very good fragrance, but I would say the overall winner is going to be Khamarah. I think that Khamarah just did it very good in comparison to the original by Killian's Angel Sarah fragrance. I think they just knocked it out the park with presentation, with the smell, with the longevity, with the projection, with the sillage. You're definitely going to get a scent bubble. You're definitely going to be noticed. If I say which one was more of a compliment getter, I would say that the Khamarah is, just simply on the fact that it's going to project more. People are probably going to notice that you're wearing that one before they notice that you're wearing the Zara Sand Desert at Sunset. So that's my final review on two fragrances that clone Angel Sarah, one that you've heard of, one that you most likely probably has never heard of, but at the same time, if you can get that one, I would say go for it. If you cannot get the actual Lattafa fragrance. So that's been it. Like I said before, tell a friend to tell a friend's mother, father, sister, brother, cousin that Davinci the poet does poetry and scent reviews. I love y'all. I'm out. Salute, peace, and God bless. Stay tuned for the next one.